Hey everyone, welcome to the La Fox Checks. Today I'm reviewing this multi-function outlet. It's made by a company called On2no, and at the time that I bought it, it was 20 bucks on Amazon. So let me start by introducing you to this awesome device that I found. It has 3 inputs for any of your favorite electrical devices, and down at the bottom it has 3 USB inputs. This was actually one of the main things that I was looking for. I wanted something that was able to charge USB devices without taking up a spot from one of the regular outlets. Right here you can connect your phone, your camera, your power bank, or any other device that charges through USB. Up at the top there's a light bulb, and it turns on and off depending on the amount of light that's in the room. Right here there's actually a switch. If you don't want there to be any light coming from here, you can flip it to the off position and the light will not turn on, it won't activate. But if you want to have a little night light in your room, you flip it to the auto position, and whenever it turns dark in your room, the light turns on. I thought this was a cool feature because I wasn't even looking for this when I was searching for a device like this. So the fact that it has it here is just like a bonus. This works well if you have kids, because when kids are small they usually want a night light in their room, and this can actually function as that. If you want the light on, you can actually just flip it over to the on position and the light stays on. Down at the bottom it has a switch, so if you want to cut all power to all the devices connected to this, you just flip it off, flip it back on. On top of this, what I liked about this outlet, which is another bonus that I wasn't even looking for but I ended up getting, was that it has a shelf. So sometimes you have outlets that are maybe too high, or there are some that are at the bottom, and you can attach this shelf to it. There you go. So you plug this up to the wall and you got a shelf. Like, I thought this was awesome, because sometimes when you charge your phone, you connect it and you just leave it on the ground. Or if the outlet is too high, your cable is just hanging with your phone on it. So now with this shelf, whether the outlet is at the top or at the bottom or anywhere, you plug it in and you can put your iPad up here, your camera, your power bank, your phone, any device up at the top so that it's safe. I actually didn't realize how much I was going to use this shelf, but when I was testing it out, I actually would plug in my phone and just put my phone on the top. It was awesome because usually I would plug in my phone to an outlet and just leave it on the ground. So it would always risk somebody coming in and stepping on your phone, stepping on your expensive camera, or anything else you had connected. So now I plug in my phone and I leave it at the top, and I am no longer risking anybody stepping on anything that I'm charging. Of course, if you don't like this little shelf, or you know you're gonna have guests and you don't want them to break it or anything, you can always take it off and save it for later. If you don't even want the shelf because maybe it's in the way or anything like that, you don't have to have it. You can just use the outlet like this. But like I said, this extra added feature of a shelf is just freaking amazing, and I'm going to show you guys right now how I use it. If you're a little bit skeptical about how much weight can go on here, they actually have another feature where you can remove the screw that's in your outlet, and you can put the screw that comes with this device in through here. So you can add a screw that's connected to the outlet to the wall. That way it gives it more strength in case you're putting heavy stuff on this. I think the shelf is strong to begin with. I put a bunch of stuff on here and it never felt like it was too much. But if you want added strength, it does come with another feature. Of course, if you don't want to screw it in or you don't want to touch with anything like that because you're afraid, it's okay. You don't need it. I haven't been using it at all, and I've been charging iPads here, my camera, my phone, and it's been doing a great job. Honestly, you don't need to put the screw, but if you feel like you really have to, the added feature is there. Of course, the device has surge protection. So in case there's ever a shortage or anything like that, you are protected. You are protecting your devices or anything that's connected at the time. Before you purchase this, make sure you have the correct outlets. I'm putting a picture so you guys can check them out. If you have the 2-prong outlets, this is not going to work for you because this is a 3-prong outlet. So as long as you have an outlet that has the 3 prongs on it, you should be good. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how it looks when you plug it into your wall. Look at that. Looks pretty nice. You got your 3 USB outlets and your regular outlets here. When you flip it to the right, that's the on position. The little night light comes on and it's actually pretty bright for its size. Right now the product is in the off position, and this is in case you don't want the night light turning on and off. Let me turn the switch to the left and auto, and it actually has a sensor on the left hand side to sense how much light there is in the room. Let me cover it up and the brightness goes up all the way. Let me uncover it and it dims down. Let me show you guys how it looks when there's sunlight or when it turns day and the sensor sees that there's light and just turns off automatically. So that's just a feature you don't have to worry about. You can just leave it on and it does its thing. Now I'm going to show you guys the shelf. Look at that. It's really nice, and I'm going to connect a couple of things just so you guys can see how it looks like in action. That's my power bank, which I actually made a review of. I'll put the link in case you guys want to check out this solar power bank. Next, let me put my phone in there so that it can also charge. We got 2 things now. I'll put my camera charger right here. I got 3 USB devices plugged in at once and they're all functioning. And aside from that, I got my 3 outlets for anything else I want to use. So it's working perfectly. This is why I bought it, and it's doing more than what I asked for. I'm pretty sure most of you know what rating I'm going to give this item. I started off looking for an outlet that was just going to power my USB devices and my regular outlets, and I got more than what I asked for. I got a night light, which works amazing, and I got an added shelf, which I didn't even ask for, but I got it and it works really good. I'm gonna give this product 5 out of 5 stars. I'll be putting the link down below so that you guys can go purchase a couple of these if you're interested in them. How about you guys hit that like button so that you guys can help push this video up to the top when people search on YouTube. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because I'm gonna continue to make videos for great products that you're gonna wanna have at home. This has been Della Fox Checks, and I approve of this product.